Good afternoon, Lincoln sports fans. Welcome to another rousing baseball game here at Abraham Lincoln High School in Coney Island. Today, we've got baseball as Lincoln's Rail Splitters are going to host the Madison Golden Knights. It's actually the second time this week they'll play. We weren't able to stream them on Tuesday because we were getting softball senior day. Lincoln won in that first outing by a score of 8-7. So they'll look for another victory today, but of course Madison looking for a little bit of revenge because they're going to want to take this one. I'm Peter Andrus with you as I am at all the sports, and today I am joined by Mike Capizzo and Saad Arshad. Gentlemen, how are you?
Good, good. How are you?
All right.
Well, welcome everyone. It's good to see everyone again. This is a beautiful day here at Abraham Lincoln High School. The sun is out. It is shining. It is strong today. And starting, looks like on the mound today for Lincoln will be Tristan Legree. Tristan will be starting the game today. So a little bit of a switch up in the lineup. Originally, it looks like it was supposed to be Jordani Rojas who was going to start as the pitcher, but looks like a little bit of a change today from Coach JP. So we get to see how they're going to do today.
Is Rojas here? Have we seen him yet?
That is a good question. I don't know if I've actually seen Rojas out on the field right now. So that is very interesting. So it looks like maybe there is no Jordani Rojas right now. So maybe that's why we have Tristan Legree starting off. So, Saad, what do we think of Tristan for today? What are you expecting for him?
I think he said I told him like you should do good job today. He said I will try, but I say you're not trying. You gotta do it.
That's right.
That's right. The same advice Yoda gave to Luke. Do or do not. There is no try.
Yeah, so it looks like actually Jordani Rojas is actually here. He looks like he's in left field. So there was a little bit of a switch up in the lineup today. So Rojas is here.
Interesting switch. I wonder why that happened.
Yes.
Maybe Jordani's got a sore muscle. Who's going to prevent him from pitching his best.
Could be.
Because I know he is one of the stronger pitchers on the Lincoln squad.
Yes. So a little bit of a switch, but not to worry. We'll get to see Tristan. This will be his first time actually, I think, starting the game. Usually he comes in for relief. So this will be a nice little opportunity to see how he does, especially in his first year with the team. So we're going to have all the players get ready on the field as they're going to get ready for the first pitch very shortly. And as we said last time, as stated by Pete, Midwood was the home team last time here on Tuesday. They lost their game 8-7 to Lincoln. Lincoln won that game. So now we do another home game, but this time Lincoln is home for this one.
Yep, we've talked about it on many of the games at this point. A lot of the teams from around the PSAL have ended up making their home games at Lincoln just because Lincoln's fields, well, let's brag a little bit. They're quite nice.
Yes. And looks like we're getting ready for the first pitch of the game to the batter, Marcus Hilleman from Midwood. First pitch. Swung on and missed.
Strike.
Fastball right over the heart of the plate, and the count is 0-1. Marcus Hilleman is number 9, the center fielder for Midwood. The 0-1 pitch. High. Count 1-1.
That one just floated right up there. I'm surprised Dylan Castell could reach it.
That's right. Well, the senior definitely having the good ability to get over. That's going to be popped up to the left-hand side. It's going to hook foul.
It's to the track, out of play.
Into the stands. So that's going to be 1-2. That's going to be a very interesting thing to talk about today is the fact that because the sun is really bright today, the fielders are going to probably have some difficulty with these pop-ups. So hopefully we can see some of these players adjust to the very hot sun.
I wonder what the preference is. We were talking earlier about how games in April and May, the sunset towards the end of the game would be an issue. Now at this point, we're about to hit the summer solstice on June 21st in just a few days. It'd be interesting to see what's more difficult to deal with, the sun being high in the sky or setting on the game.
Correct. And 2-2 now, just off the outside corner that was. On its way. Popped up again. Going to the back. And out of play.
Full again.
Actually 2-2.
2-2. He's still got room for one more ball.
Yep. And that sound effect was not the car getting hit, but looks like it hit a stand. So definitely going to be.
They're tough. They can take it.
Yes.
Car windshields are not.
Interesting little move by Dylan Castell, the captain and the catcher, going out to the mound, talking to his pitcher. Probably noticing a little bit of the release point of these pitches and giving this batter the opportunity to get these swings. This batter's just missing on some of these pitches. So 2-2 count on its way. Popped up again, and that's going to go out of play again, and the count remains 2-2.
That's already in like 3 in a row.
That's right. So 3 in a row now already. And you could definitely see that this is a little bit of a nice little match here with the pitcher and the batter. That's going to be a ball, and it'll be 3-2.
Ball.
Full count. He's trying to get Saad to tell us it was a full count because he was ahead of it on that last, I guess it was a foul that increased it to 2-2.
Yes.
Yeah.
Full count. Grounded to the left side, taken by the third baseman. He's got it. Throw to first. Scoop. And just dropped by the first baseman there.
He's safe.
So he's safe, and that's going to count possibly as an error on the first baseman. That's Julian Polion.
Yeah, it was a short hop right in front of his mitt, and he managed to pick it up. He just couldn't hang on.
Yeah.
So a runner at first now for the next batter, who'll be Andrew Ardito, number 35, the right fielder. So the lefty, first pitch, fouled off to the left side. Let's see if there's a play, and foul. Nice attempt there by the third baseman, Marcus Pearson, trying to get that ball, but wasn't able to get there in time. So 0-1 is the count. Saad, you are one of the big cheerleaders from this team that really represents all these players. Any words of advice you have for them today?
Just like focus what they're doing. That's all.
That's going to be a foul. Looks like the batter was trying to hold up on his swing, but was able to hit off of the bat, and the count is 0-2, which is good for today. What were some of the key things from the last game, Saad, that you saw with the win that Lincoln had?
They were having like really good hits. They hit like 3 home runs.
Nice. That's going to be just low. Count is 1-2. I heard that they were down. Did they come back in that game too?
Yeah, first inning and then second inning they were like down 1-3. Then they came back.
Nice. Very good. The 1-2 pitch. That's going to be into the backstop, all the way in the back. The runner will go to second automatically. And 2-2. That ball skipped in to Dylan Castell, and the ball automatically, instead of being staying behind the home plate, just skipped out of bounds. So very lucky there that he didn't get another opportunity, this runner, to go to third. 2-2, fouled off to the backstop. And the count remains 2-2. So Legree having to work very hard this first inning, able to get a full count to Marcus Hillman before he got on with an error, and it's already 2-2 to Ardito. 2-2 pitch on its way.
Put into play in the direction of the second baseman.
They should catch that.
And he's got it. He did get it. First out. So a pop out to the second baseman right here.
Good catch by Matthew.
Yes. Good job, Matthew. And actually, one of the things, he's one of the few fielders today who has glasses on. So I'm sure with the sunglasses was able to see through the sun.
Yeah.
So one person gone now. And the next one up will be Derek Santiago. He's the shortstop for Midwood, number 27. Checking in on the runner. Runner's going to go to third. Strike called. Throw down to third. And he's out!
Let's go.
Nice job, Dylan Castell. Able to tag him as he was coming up. They looks like they're trying to argue it, but no avail. And he tagged him right on the foot before he got into the base. That's going to be the argument here from the umpire. Umpire talking to the third base coach about the misfortunes there. And it's going to be a second out.
You said it was a strike?
That was a strike called, yep. So an out. And caught stealing there. Nice job by Dylan to throw that ball right before that runner got into the base. So 0-1 now, 2 outs now, no runners on.
They are going to miss Castell behind the plate next season.
Absolutely.
High.
High, ball 1. Any idea next year, Saad, who could be the catcher for this team?
I think Steven. I think.
Okay. Well, that would be cool. It would be very interesting because right now Steven is our shortstop, I believe, right?
Yeah, he is.
Nice. So that's going to be a ball inside. Skips in. The count is 2-1. So 2-1 now. 2 outs in the inning. Santiago looking to try to get on base here. 2-1 on its way. Popped up to the left side.
No problem for the shortstop.
There you go. And
He
just
also
like
have
that,
glasses on, so.
perfect. So he's got the glasses as well. So just like that, we have no runs, no hits, no errors, and no men left on base.
We'll be right back.
Welcome back. We're like bottom of the first, and Steven Olivia will like open for Lincoln. His nickname, I told you last time, guys. So his nickname is Chino. His jersey number is 19.
That's right. Chino leading off the shortstop.
He hit a home run last time.
Nice. In the last game?
Yeah, he was the first one to hit a home run.
Nice, nice. So we're definitely looking for Steven to get the game going, getting on base here. Would definitely get Lincoln started.
Yeah.
So the first pitch on the way from the pitcher from Midwood. Strike. A nice little slider there to start off, and the count is 0-1. Pitching for Midwood today is Justin Conte. So first pitch is a strike. Second pitch. Line drive to right field, and that's going to go over the fence. We'll see what they call it.
Double.
Oh, they're going to call it a double as he runs it to the player on accident, so it's going to be a double. Nice piece of hitting there from Chino.
He show you guys what he can do.
Yeah, there's a whole list of ground rules about where the ball's got to hit and at what height on the building to be a double or a home run. And that one went over the net but hit too low on the building for the full homer. So he's on second.
Yes, but looks like while he was rounding the base there, he ran into the first baseman, and looks like Chino is definitely paying attention to his ankle, hopefully, and his looks like his wrist. Possibly when he bumped into the player, he fell to the ground. So the JP coach is talking to him right now, making sure that he's okay.
And we also hope he's okay.
Yes. So we got a little bit of a timeout called there. So nice piece of hitting there to start off the game. That was the first time I've seen a ball hit that far here at Lincoln. So that was a nice shot, to say the least.
It might be the first time this season I've seen a leadoff batter make it on base.
Yes, very true. So a little time called. They're definitely checking his hand, it looks like, making sure that he can grip correctly. Hopefully he's okay. The first baseman for Madison was Nicholas Giglio. Looks like when he was backing up there, he had accidentally bumped into Steven, and that caused a little bit of disruption. He came over a couple times to apologize, which was rightfully respectful as well. But we just hope that everything is okay with Steven, because if he gets out of the game, it's going to definitely hurt Lincoln, to say the least, especially being the shortstop of this team.
Yeah.
I mean, he's walking it off. I think he just needs a minute. He's all right.
Yeah. So that's good. Looks like we're going to get right back and continuing the game here. And the next batter up for Lincoln will be the captain, the catcher, Dylan Castell. So Dylan having a runner at second base right now, getting ready for his first plate appearance of the day with a runner in scoring position. First pitch. That's a slider on the inside corner, and the count is 0-1. It's going to be very interesting to see today the new pitcher on the mound. As Saad said, this is a new pitcher, so we'll have to see how they perform with this new person here. 0-1. Grounded to the left side, taken by the shortstop here. He'll throw the first, get the out as the runner advances to third. So nice job there. Productive out by Dylan Castell, moving the runner over.
But that's okay because they made it to the third.
That's right. So the runner at third now for Lincoln.
And one out.
And one out. The next person up will be Matt Encarnacion. Matt is the second baseman for Lincoln. And one out and a runner at third. This is a key opportunity here to get the first run of the game for Lincoln. First pitch. Be another strike. Fastball over the inside, and the count is 0-1.
And he was the one of the three. Oh, they also hit on. He also hit home run.
Nice. 0-1. Line drive to the right side, taken by the second baseman. They're going to try to go home, and he's out. He tagged him right behind in the back. Didn't slide there. He had a chance to slide. Decided not to slide, and he's called out at the plate.
So good play by Madison.
Yeah, good play there. They were able to get the ball quickly to second base and able to throw home a nice, accurate throw.
Yeah, he had the ball in time, and Chino definitely didn't seem happy with something. I don't know if it was the play or the way the catcher was blocking the plate, or maybe he thought he hit the bag before the catcher touched him, but that's the way these calls usually go in PSAL.
Right.
The catcher has it.
Foul ball to the back by Marquise Pearson, and the count is 0-1. So unfortunate there. Lincoln had a runner at third and one out and wasn't able to drive one home.
Encarnacion goes.
And he's in safely at second base. Stolen base there by Matt Encarnacion.
Yeah, the ball was there in time. It was just on the far side of the bag. So by the time the shortstop could bring his arm around, Encarnacion had slid in.
Nice running by Matthew.
Yes. So 1-1 now to Marquise Pearson. Marquise had the error in the opening inning. Fouled again to the backstop. And the count is 1-2. So Lincoln has another runner in scoring position now. Definitely trying to get an opportunity here to drive this runner home and put Lincoln on top to start this game.
Yeah.
The 1-2 count on its way. Outside, 2-2. Ball gets a little bit by the catcher, but the runner stays.
Nice job.
So 2-2 now to our lefty, the power hitter, Marquise Pearson, looking to definitely drive the ball. Some of the players are standing up on our side, rooting him on. 2-2. That's going to be just a little high to Marquise, and it'll be a full count. So full count, nowhere to put him. And we'll look to see how Marquise can get ready. So the 3-2 on its way, and here it comes.
See what
Runner
happens.
goes. Popped
Popped it.
up to the right side. Going to be going to the center fielder who makes the catch, and that's the end of the inning. So no runs on one hit. There's no errors, and one person left on base. We go to the top of the second, no score.
Welcome back. We're top of the second in Abraham Lincoln. Now Madison is going to like hit. And the first person is Giglio. He's 44.
Nicholas Giglio, the right-hander.
Yep. He's the first baseman for Madison. And looks like we're going to get ready for the first pitch from Tristan Legree. First pitch on its way. Fouled off to the backstop.
Start with a full ball.
Doesn't hit a car, which is good, and the count is 0-1. So one of the most interesting things that I saw during this half while warming up was Dylan talking to Tristan with how he should throw the ball, how he should get the pitches over. So it's a very good little dynamic here, especially with the senior helping Tristan get ready.
It was a ball.
Oh, Dylan Castell is not the captain by accident. He's just all-around help to the team, especially to the pitchers, telling them exactly what they want to try to do. Because nobody sees more pitches go over that mound than Dylan Castell.
It's a strike.
Strike. Swung on and missed there, and the count is 1-2. Exactly. He is definitely has been one of the highlights of this Lincoln team for the last 4 years. The 1-2 pitch on its way. That'll be outside.
Just missed with that one.
Ooh,
It was a close pitch.
Castell is not happy with the call by the umpire there. Got to be a little careful with this crew today. So 2-2 now on its way. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. That's a base hit. So extended the at-bat and got a single.
Good hit.
Credit where it's due. That was a great base hit into the outfield. Enough on it to easily put it there, but drop before it could hit the center fielder.
And
So that's the good news.
Yeah.
If it hit the center field, it could be out.
Yeah, he could have caught it for the out, but it dropped before him.
So runner at first, and now up is the pitcher for Madison, and this is Justin Conte. First pitch will be low, ball one. So ball one now. These players are definitely excited on the side of Madison. Definitely trying to distract.
Or cheer their players up.
Right. So the 1-0 pitch on the way. High. And that'll be 2-0. So definitely going to have to be, you could definitely see JP is trying to talk to Castell. Castell is looks like very upset behind the plate, but trying to get his pitcher focused here. The 2-0 offering on its way inside and hits the pitcher. So just like that, runners at first and second, no outs. Might be a time for Dylan to come out to the mound and talk to Tristan, get him cooled a little bit. They both probably need an opportunity to cool off. So the next person up will be Samuel Roth. Samuel is the catcher for Madison. And one of the interesting things that I saw with him behind the plate in the last half inning is that he actually does a little bit of a split to catch the ball, which is very rare. First pitch is high and outside, ball one. So ball one, thrown by Legree. So they're trying to get ready here. The 1-0 offering. Popped up. Going to center field is Darius. He makes the catch. He's going to throw in to the cutoff man, and the runner stays. So one person gone.
Yep, Darius made that catch confidently, and he was all ready to go towards third. So base runners smartly stayed where they were.
That was a hard catch because he doesn't have any glasses and it's really sunny. So
Yes, correct. So one person gone now, and the next batter up will be Tyler Ferris. Tyler Ferris is the second baseman for Madison. So runners at first and second now with only one person gone. First pitch, strike over the outside corner. Nice pitch there by Tristan, and the count is 0-1. Tristan getting his signs from the catcher, Castell. The 0-1 on its way. Inside. And a little high there, and the count is 1-1.
all right.
So Tristan trying to get more focused. A 1-1 count on its way. Outside. Just a little outside there, and the count is 2-1. So 2-1 to Tyler Ferris. High. And the count is 3-1. So it looks like Dylan's going to go out to the mound again to talk to Tristan. What do you think they're talking about right now, Saad?
I think he's saying like you should pitch a little lower because last two pitches he been like hitting it on his chest or something. So that's why.
And I agree with that. He's definitely been having a little bit high on his pitches.
You really got to just tell him he's got to settle down, just get him in over the plate. If they hit him, they hit him. Let the team deal with it.
Yeah.
That's going to be outside ball 4, so just like that, bases loaded. So now bases loaded now for Madison. And next person up will be Matthew Former. Or correct me, Matthew Frommer. Matthew, number 99, is the third baseman here. So bases loaded, one person gone. And the first pitch swung on and missed. Nice slider there from Tristan. And the count is 0-1. So this is a big spot here for Madison to get the first run of the game, having the bases loaded here and only one out.
I think that's the way he should keep pitching.
Outside with that slider in again, and the count is 1-1. And I agree with you, Saad. Trying to get that little off-speed pitch has definitely, it's had its pros and cons today with this Madison team. 1-1. Fouled off to the right side, and that'll be out of play. Doesn't hit anything, which is a good sign, and count is 1-2. So 1-2 now. Tristan trying to get this batter out to keep Madison at bay from scoring the first run of the game. So 1-2. Getting ready, and it's on the way. Outside with the slider, and the count is 2-2. So 2-2 now to the third baseman for Madison. Taking his signs from the third base coach. 2-2 on its way. Skips in, and it's a full count. So 3 balls and 2 strikes. And as they say in baseball, 3-2 and nowhere to put them.
That's right, Michael. Nowhere to put him, Capizzo. It's become his tagline as he uses it for about 30 different situations among 4 sports.
Yes, exactly. So 3-2 on its way, and here it comes. Skips in, ball 4, and that's the first run of the game for Madison. A walk. He had a 1-2 count. He was ready to go, lost the batter, and just like that, the first run of the game for Madison is an RBI walk.
Yeah, so first he was throwing really high, now he's throwing really low.
And it is definitely unfortunate right now, and you can definitely tell that it's been tough. This is Tristan's first year. Okay, I think he's also his first start of the season. So we're gonna have to see how far does JP allow him to go.
Well, you mentioned that they usually use him as a relief or closer, but ultimately they'll want to try to develop his talent to be a starter for next season.
Correct.
So this is a good game to do that towards the end of their season. See how he can fare against a Madison team that Lincoln already knows they can hit against.
Okay.
So the batter up right now is Darian Gaines. He is the left fielder for Madison. First pitch was a strike. Looks like hit by pitch called by the ump. It hit him, looks like it hit him on the hand. Hold on, wait. Are they gonna call that was a hit by pitch? Gonna see. No, they're gonna discuss it with the umpire crew. So they're saying that it was a hits batsman, but they're gonna talk about it to see if it is counted as a hits batsman or if it actually hit the bat.
So if it's that, they'll also score 1 more point.
Right, we'll have to look and see. So it was a foul ball. And now the ref is the umpire. It looks like there's a little bit of an argument with the third base coach. It looks like they're trying to show that he got hit. So they're going to give him the base. So that's going to be a hit by pitch. Looks like they had to show it to prove it. Usually when an umpire calls a call, it's the call, that's it. But the run scores on a hit by pitch. Usually they never listen to the complaints, but for some reason, welcome to PSAL, and they're up 2-0.
I have a bruise on my leg right now. Can Lincoln have a run?
Yeah, right?
Nice.
Crazy to say the least. So, well, we're still bases loaded now for the number 9 hitter, Marcus Hilleman, and that's a strike, 0-1. Marcus was cheering on his players before, really getting them excited, was able to make them get their walks and everything. And now let's see if he can drive in some runs for Madison, already up 2-0.
All right, let's see.
0-1 on its way. Grounded to the left side, but hits off of the bat, hits off the third baseman. That's going to allow 2 runs to score. So that's 2 runs there. Hits off the batsman, hits off the third baseman there. came up quickly on Pearson, and just like that, Madison's now up 4-0.
All right. They really want to get some revenge from Lincoln.
So runners at first and second now for Andrew Ardito. Andrew popped up to second baseman the last time. Timeout called by Castell, trying to get his team a little bit more situated here. The first pitch to Ardito. The outside, 1-0. So 1-0 now. Still 1 out in the inning. With Madison up 4-0. Pickoff play at second, and he misses. They'll pick him up. So pickoff attempt there. Probably wasn't going to get him in time as the runner was able to get back safely. So 4 runs home in the inning on a walk, a hit by pitch, and then a ground ball that ate up the third baseman. And Madison still threatening with 1 out and runners at first and second.
All right.
The 1-0 pitch. Inside, called by the umpire, just a little inside. Dylan was trying to frame it, and the count is 2-0. Castell having a lot of difficulty with this home plate umpire behind him. And it's definitely been a frustrating game here so far, and it's only the second. 2-0 count. Line drive. And it's going to fall in for a base hit. So they're going to try to go to second, and they get the play easily at second. So that's going to be 2 gone. So it popped up, had a little difficulty with the runner there, trying to figure out if he should go or not. So that'll move the runner. Going to be a runner on first and third. So that'll be counted as a 4-6 putout.
Ironically, it could have been a runner on first and third if they had caught it, too.
Correct. So 2 outs now, and the batter up will be Derek Santiago. He's the 9th batter of this inning, and the first pitch is going to be a ball outside, 1-0. 4 runs home in this game so far from Madison, and still threatening with runners at the corners, and 2 out.
Madison is really like showing.
Popped up, and it's going to go out of play. The count is 1-1. Saad, what are you noticing so far about this, about Tristan so far on the mound?
I mean, he's pitching nice, but like sometimes he just start pitching high and low. He should like stay with one place where he's like good at.
Yeah, he's struggling a little with consistency. You're
Yeah.
right about that.
Yeah, right.
You know, some of his pitches are absolutely gorgeous, but then sometimes they're a little off.
Yeah.
And like you said, it could also be that this is really his first year, so he needs some time to develop and get more acquainted with the pitching.
Or maybe the sun.
We don't know, but the count is now 3-1. So 3-1 now to Derek Santiago. Santiago last half inning popped up to the shortstop. So 3-1 to Santiago here. We'll see how Tristan responds. 3-1 on its way. Line drive foul. Going down the left field line.
But a good hit.
Nice solid contact there.
Yeah. I think it hit in the middle.
Yep. So 3 balls and 2 strikes.
If he had just swung a little earlier, that could have been a very dangerous ball for the Rail Splitters.
Exactly. So 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Little luck as well.
Fouled again to the backstop there. Looks like he swung at ball 4. So little jumping on his feet there with Santiago. And the count will remain 3-2. So 3 balls and 2 strikes here from Tristan. Look to see how Legree can get out of this inning. 3-2 on its way. Runner goes and it hits the batter. So that's an automatic hit by pitch. I don't know why the runner came in. He's got to go back.
Yeah.
So
Forgot there was no force.
yes, right. So now it'll be bases loaded now. Back to the top of the batter who's led off this inning, and that is Nicholas Giglio. Nicholas started this inning with a single. So bases loaded here. And we'll see what happens. First pitch is high. Throw down to third. Not in time there. So ball one called there. So bases loaded for Nicholas Giglio. The pitch high and inside, 2-0. Timeout called. Looks like Coach JP needs to come out and talk to Tristan. And looks like what you were saying, Saad, is very true. There is very inconsistencies right now.
Yeah.
And you could see that Coach JP is trying to show him how he should be delivering the ball, how that pitch should be. Usually when the pitcher is throwing that high, it means that he's releasing too soon in his motion. So that's what JP is trying to talk to his coach about, is the fact that when he's releasing too high instead of a little bit more down.
I think you have to move his arm when he's releasing his ball. Like same time.
Exactly. So 2-0 count on its way. Bases loaded. Inside. And the count is 3-0. So a 3-0 count to Nicholas Giglio. And we'll see if he has the green light here. Talking to his coach for a second, see if the coach is going to allow him to swing 3-0. Madison already up 4-0 with bases loaded, so this is a very, very tempting time for Madison to swing here, especially if he can get a strike. Strike over the outside corner. Nice job there by Tristan, and the count is 3-1.
Pizzo, I think he by accidentally he heard you. Like
Probably did.
He was listening.
Let's hope he keeps hearing me. The 3-1 count on its way. Caught.
No, he dropped it.
No, that's a catch. They're going to call it a catch.
Okay.
All right, good. He caught it, and then he just put it down because he's like, okay, that's it. So in the inning, that's 4 runs for Madison, and Lincoln is now down 4-0.
We'll be right back with the bottom of the second here with Lincoln Media. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Show us some support for the program we got going on here. We'll be right back.
Okay, welcome back. We're bottom of the second.
Yep.
And Abraham Lincoln And Madison is like really heavy on Lincoln. They're 4-0. Now Julian is gonna come to open for Lincoln.
Nice. And Julian Polion is the first baseman. The first pitch on the way. Be a strike. A slider there from Conti. And the count is 0-1. So Madison was really strong there that last half inning, getting 4 runs. 0-1 pitch will be a strike over the outside corner, and the count is 0-2. So
Yeah, really, Legree is struggling on the mound as a starter today. And that's part of the growing pains of training your new pitchers for the future.
grounded, knocked down by the third baseman. He's got it. Throw to first. Not in time.
And
Now being a single, and looks like the runner's going to move to second base as the ball went out of bounds. So that'll be a single and an error there by the third baseman. The third baseman ate that ball there.
so, yeah, some growing pains for the Lincoln pitching right now because 2 of those runs last inning were walked in, or a walk and a hit by pitch.
Right.
So as the pitching improves, so shall the score. But now Lincoln's bats have got to respond to help Legree out.
Exactly. And so far with a runner at second, it's a good time. This responds. The batter up is Darius Ramirez, the center fielder. How has Darius been this year, Saad?
He been like good. Not really good, but like good. He can show some good hits.
Careful, Saad. You're going to lose some friends if you keep telling them like that.
Yeah, exactly. So the 1-0 foul to the right side. Doesn't hit anything, and the count is 1-1.
I'm saying true, so you should. Everybody should say true. So
That's true. That's true. So,
Accurate assessment from Saad.
yes. So
He's good,
yes.
but not really good.
No.
So he's got some room for improvement.
Exactly. That's how we end this on a positive note. The pitch high, 2-1. Looks like there was a bunt, a show bunt there by Darius, and the count is 2-1.
maybe he listened to me and improved.
There you go.
Could
He's
be.
already playing better.
Already playing better. So 2-1 now from Darius. Really choking up on the plate here. And a pitch on the way. Be a strike on the inside. A little bit of questionable call there from the umpire. Darius did not like that call, and the count is 2-2. So 2-2 now with a runner at second. On its way. Nice pitch there, blocked. They could have had a chance to move the runner down to third, but didn't think of it. And the count will be full, 3-2. Nice job there by Darius to lay off that slider. He was definitely tempted to swing, but took a step to decide not to, and that was a good call there by Darius. So 3 balls and 2 strikes now. Lincoln trying to get this runner home. No outs in the inning, and the pitch. Fouled to the right side. Nice foul there by Darius, able to stay alive, and the count remains full. Darius is our senior here, so he's looking to celebrate Senior Day when we have it this coming Monday.
That's right, a game just added back into the schedule. Believe it's against Brooklyn Tech, but don't quote me on that. I haven't looked.
Okay, but that is outside ball 4, so now Madison gets the little get a little bit peeved at this umpire's calls. And now runners will be at first and second now for the pitcher, Tristan Legree.
Karma.
Exactly.
You know, I used to work at a summer camp, and when I would referee sports there, very unofficially, I would always tell them I'm going to give you an equally bad game to both sides.
Maybe the umpire follow you or something.
Yeah, maybe he
Could
learned
be.
from me.
Exactly. So 1-0 now to Tristan. He was looking to try to bunt there in that last pitch, but we'll look to see if that's still an option. So 1-0. Leaning in for another bunt. Looks like they called out a strike on the outside, and the count is 1-1. Don't know. Well, definitely agree with you, Mr. Andrews, that they definitely took your advice on this one, to say the least. The 1-1 count on its way. bunted foul going into the backstop and out of play, and the count is 1-2. So 1-2 now to Tristan. He's trying his best there to move the runners over, but now he's going to have to swing the bat. So let's see if this is now an opportunity for him to possibly get on base. The 1-2 count on its way. High, and the count is 2-2.
Good eye, bud.
Good eye there by Tristan. So Tristan trying to stay calm here with the 2-2 count.
I don't know why Lincoln team is like calm today. Really calm.
Grounded to the left side, and it's going to sneak through for a base hit underneath the third baseman, and he's going to round third. He calls it foul. And looks like JP is even arguing that it is foul.
It hit the third baseman in fair territory. I don't know why he's calling it foul.
I don't know. This umpire crew, and they're calling that another foul. This is insane. Two and two now again. So it looks like this umpire crew has had so many bad calls on both sides of the game, mostly for the side of Lincoln. Definitely very unfortunate there. 2-2 outside, and the count is full, 3-2.
All right. I think we have to deal with that.
We get it, Si, but usually the calls have to go both ways, and so far, all of these calls today has not gone in Lincoln's way. 3-2, high, ball 4, so he gets on, and now we are at bases loaded, no outs for the batter, Jordani Rojas.
I think this is a good chance for Lincoln to score because their bases loaded.
Right. Looks like they're going to talk about it for a second, make sure everything is ready here. So the first pitch to Jordani. Strike, fastball over the outside, and the count is 0-1. So we've seen some very unfortunate calls here by this umpire crew today. They called a not hit by pitch, a hit by pitch. They've had so many difficulties calling these balls and strikes today from this umpire, and now calling that play that clearly went over the bag fair.
I mean, the not hit by pitch, I believe he was hit by the pitch.
Right.
It was just weird to have them overturn the call.
After he already said,
You know.
That's a line drive going out into left center field, and that's going to fall for a base hit. So 1 run is in.
At least
There's
2
gonna
runs.
Be 2 runs because they're going to come around, and just like that, a 2-run single for Jordani Rojas. Nice job there with the piece of hitting, and just like that, they've cut the lead to 4-2.
This is exactly what Tristan Legree really needs from his team, is a little bit of help. And now Madison going to come out and calm their pitcher down a little bit.
That's funny. They both have to do the same thing because their pitchers are not doing well today.
Both of these teams seem to be hitting equally well. So it's going to be a high-scoring game if they both keep this up. So both teams will be trying to keep their pitchers calm and doing the job as long as they can.
Exactly. And the next batter up will be the right fielder, Andres Rodriguez. Andres was the pitcher in the last game, I believe. Is that correct, son?
Yeah.
He pitched the whole game, I heard.
Yeah, he did.
Good job.
And now he said my shoulder hurts.
I heard, yeah. I'm sure.
I can imagine.
I think they said he threw 90 pitches in the last game, so he was very tired. So hopefully the bat. So looks like they were trying to call a balk there, but no balk. Tristan got back into second. Looks like they were trying to see what Andres was doing there. Looks like we're showing bunt, so we'll see what the call is now. The first pitch on the way to Andres. Bunt is shown. It's going to be a strike. Throw down to second base is not in time. So strike 1 called on the outside corner, and the count is 0-1.
So I have a question. There is no out, 0 out.
Correct. There's still no outs in this opening. In the bottom of the second right now. So Lincoln still has an opportunity to bunt. Grounded up to the second base, and that's going to go into the left field for a base hit. This is going to round third. He's going to try to go home. The play at the plate again, and he's
going to
out.
get him.
He was trying to go, but a nice throw there from center field gets the runner out. He was going to go. He decided not to go. That was the problem there for Tristan. Tristan, if he was running all the way, he had a chance to score. And now with runners at second and third, it's still a productive out, but nonetheless, he was going, and he didn't get a chance to get in. So gun down at the plate there will be the first out. And next person up will be Stephen Olivia. So runners at second and third. Be a ball outside, 1-0.
Good eye by Steven.
So that's going to be counted as a single, but an out at home. Second and third, one out. Fouled. And the count is 1-1. So 1-1 now. Steven started the game, started the opening of the game by hitting a huge shot to right field over the fence, only counted as a double. So he's looking to definitely drive in these 2 runs to tie the game. The 1-1. Line drive going into right field, same spot. And it's going to be over the fence and over the wall, and that's going to be a double again. So a 2-run double, both runs will score. And just like that, Lincoln has tied up this game at 4 apiece.
And just one out.
Good piece of hitting there, back-to-back, same shot to right field.
And on the same spot.
Exactly.
Yeah, Chino really doing some damage. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles to the same place. Good thing there are no windows in that region.
If it there, he should be breaking like 2.
Yeah, otherwise our APO, Mrs. Ebed, would be very upset having to replace them.
Exactly. She would be very upset with that one. But 2 doubles there for Stephen Olivia. Big drive there, able to tie up this game. And next person up will be Dylan Castell, who grounds it to the right side. Bobbled by the second baseman. He's got it, throws to first in time. And that'll be another productive out, so 2 gone for Matthew Encarnacion. So Matt with a runner at third. Matthew in the last half inning had a ground ball to second base, and they threw home to get Olivia at the plate. But now with 2 outs, we'll see what Matt can do. First pitch, swung on and missed, came in on the hands there.
I'm surprised he swung. He could have just leaned back and taken the ball.
Right. And the count is 0-1. So 0-1 to Matthew.
He doesn't want to get hit.
And the 0-1 outside, taken. The count is 1-1. Exciting start to this game. The game is tied at 4 here.
Good play by Lincoln in this inning.
Able to bounce back after giving up 4 in the top half. 1-1, swung on and missed. Was definitely late on that pitch. And the count is 1-2. So 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Matthew having a runner at third again, trying to drive this run home to give Lincoln the lead here in the bottom of the second.
They have a player on third?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Swung on and missed, able to get again on that high cheese, and that'll be a strikeout. But in that inning, 4 runs on 3 hits.
Exciting second inning for both squads. We'll get to the top of the third right after this.
Welcome back in Abraham Lincoln High School in Coney Island. Now both teams are tied 4-4. Now Madison's gonna hit, and they're gonna have Conati.
That's right, Conati up at the bat. First pitch ball from Tristan Legree.
Yes, this is Justin Conati, okay, and this Justin is the pitcher who gave up those 4 runs.
We hope he do good in this inning.
Right, and that's going to be ball, and the count is 2-0. So 2-0 now for Tristan. Tristan trying to get himself a little bit relaxed here. 2-2 on the way. Inside, and the count is 3-0. So 3-0 now to the pitcher, Justin Conati. And the 3-0 offering on its way. Outside, low, ball 4.
4-pitch walk to start the inning.
Not a good start.
Same mistake.
And next batter up will be Samuel Roth. Samuel flew out to center field his last time up. So let's see how Tristan can bounce back after walking the first batter. Grounded to the right side, and that's a base hit going into right field, taken by Andres Rodriguez, and that'll be first and second now for Tyler Ferris.
Right fielder hesitated to make the throw to first.
Yeah, he
Thought he
could.
was going to try to check the runner. Not sure if the runner even saw him check before he held up. But
Right,
missed an opportunity to make the out at first.
right. Especially with right field being as short as it can be. So first and second now for Madison. And the pitch, high, ball 1. So Tristan is having some difficulty here right now on the mound. Tyler Ferris was one of the batters in the last half inning that got a walk that started that rally where they scored 4 runs, Madison. So first and second, the pitch. A little low, called by Blue. And you see that again, this umpiring crew is definitely having some difficulty here. Even Dylan Castell had to talk to him about this. Tristan on the mound is not having it today. You know, they just really are having some difficulties with these pitches. And the count is 2-0.
I think he just have to calm down and focus.
Right. So this umpire is not calling a lot of these pitches on the inside. So 2-0 on its way. Strike. And that'll be 2-1. So having a little bit of a spectator here for Lincoln for us right now. He's even cheering on the umpire, saying you did the right call there. So 2-1 on its way. Inside, and the count will be 3-1. So 3-1 here. Madison is doing the good thing right now and just taking these pitches and making Tristan work right now. So 3-1 on its way. Outside, ball 4. So 2 walks in the inning. And now we have bases loaded, no outs for the batter, Matthew Fromer. So Tristan back in the same position he was in the last half inning. So Lincoln came right back, scored 4 runs to tie this up. But again, we don't need this consistency of these runs being like this. First pitch is going to be called a strike. I believe that was what the umpire called, and the count is 0-1. So 0-1 here. Dylan trying to make sure the runner stays at third here. The 0-1 pitch, that'll be high, and that's count is 1-1. So 1 ball and 1 strike to Fromer. 1-1 on its way. Grounded. Gonna go home with it. able to get the out at home, and that's one gone. Nice job there. Oh, they're able to get the runner at third, and 2 outs called. Nice job there. Good job by Dylan to get that runner leaning off, and that's a double play and 2 outs for Lincoln. So they got the runner out there, and as the runner was trying to round third, was also cut down. So now runners at first and second with only 2 outs for Darian Gaines. First pitch. Strike on the inside corner. First time I've seen that umpire called it all day. And the count is 0-1.
You'd like to say Tristan found the strike zone, but maybe it's just the umpire that finally found it.
Probably was. The 0-1 pitch on its way. High and outside. Count is 1-1.
Amazing to see how quickly the momentum shifts. It was bases loaded, no outs, and now it's 2 outs with 2 on. And Tristan is that much closer to being out of trouble with no damage done.
Grounded to the right side, and that's through for a base hit. Coming in, he's going to throw to first. And they called him out! Nice job. Andres Rodriguez finally decided to throw to first and got the run out. And just like that, we are done with this top of the third.
It's the exact throw I mentioned before that he didn't make when the first hit of the top of the third happened. He just let the runner in. This time he made the run, made the throw, made the play, and that'll get Tristan out of what was a bases loaded, no out potential rally. So great job by the Rail Splitters defense there to get him out of trouble, and we're going to the bottom of the third right after this.
Welcome back. We're bottom of the third. Now Marcus is going to open for Lincoln.
That's right. Marquise Pearson stares down ball 1.
And the score is still tied.
That's
4-4.
Yeah, really exciting top half of the inning where bad start for the Rail Splitters. They had bases loaded, no outs, and then battled their way back off of a double play to suddenly rally and end the inning with no damage.
So 2-0 now to Marquise Pearson. Line drive foul to the left side. Marquise looks like he groaned there for a second. He was really looking for that pitch and just fouled it off. And the count is 2-1. But yes, what an eventful top half that was. Bases loaded, no outs. Able to get the ground ball to third to throw it home, and Dylan Castell with the eye to fake the throw to first, catch the runner leaning, and able to get the double play, and then to get the base hit to right field, but the right fielder threw to first to get the out, and just like that, we're out of trouble. That's a strike.
Now, you mentioned Marquise Pearson groaned as he hit that last one foul down the left field line. Pearson's one of the only lefties on the Lincoln squad, but he is very adept at hitting the ball down that 120-yard left field line.
Swung on and missed, strike 3. Looking to try to do something, some big damage there, and swung right through it, so one person gone. Back-to-back strikeouts for Conati. And the next batter up will be Julian Polion. Julian started the rally in the last inning by getting a single. So we'll look to see how he responds in the second at-bat. First pitch will be outside, ball 1.
Saad, what can you tell us about Julian?
I told you, he's a good hitter, and he hit a home run last time.
Good. Swung on and fouled in and out of the hands of the catcher, and the count is 1-1. So Lincoln has a lot of, looks like, strong hitters on this team side, right?
Yeah, but they don't have like good pitchers.
Ah, well, don't say that, because we 4 runs is okay in this sort of atmosphere. But we'll look to see how they continue.
Yeah.
So 1-1 is the count to Julian.
Ah.
Good eye there by Julian to lay off that slider, and the count is 2-1. Trying to get himself set here for the next pitch. The 2-1 on its way. Outside with that fastball, and the count is 3-1.
3-1. Oh.
3-1. Darius is on deck. So 3-1 on its way. That's ball 4. Nice walk there. 1-out walk issued by Conati. And that'll bring up the batter, Darius Ramirez. So Darius looking to continue getting on base here. He walked in his last half inning. Timeout called by the catcher.
I hope Darius heard Saad's honest report
Yes.
earlier in the game, and
Yes.
he's going to improve now and become a great hitter.
Correct.
Yeah.
All right, well, Saad is still confident in what he said. So the first pitch, swung on and missed there. Looking at a high pitch there, swung at it, and the count is 0-1. So Darius looking just to settle down here. So runner at first, the 0-1. Swung on and missed again. Got him again with that fastball. So Darius having a little bit of a tough time picking up that pitch. And the count is 0-2. So no balls and 2 strikes. Catcher looking to indicate, try to go for it again. So the 0-2. Strike 3 on the outside corner. Got him with that fastball. Darius wasn't ready for that bat. And second strikeout of the inning. And 2 people gone. And next person up will be Tristan Legree. Tristan is our pitcher for the day. Has had such an eventful day, to say the least. Was actually also out at the plate on a perfect throw from the center fielder. Had walked in the previous inning. So he's looking to contribute here today. Try to get in a run for Lincoln and help his cause at the plate.
Yeah.
First pitch. Be outside with that slider. And the count is 1-0.
Surprised not to see the runner trying to steal second. Lincoln normally a very aggressive base running team.
Exactly, and just when you were about to say that, the pitcher
Just
threw
as I
over
say
the
that, yeah,
first.
they're looking for it.
They're looking for it. They were ready for that one there. So good job there by Madison to throw over to keep the runner close. So 1-0 on its way. High, and the count is 2-0. So 2-0 now to Conati. Gave up a walk, but struck out 2 batters so far in this inning. That's going to be a ball called by the umpire there. Now it looks like Madison's getting the calls just the way Lincoln is. And it's 3-0. So 3 balls and no strikes here. So let's see if this is Tristan's chance to swing. That'll be a strike on that time. The count is 3-1. So 3-1 now for Tristan. Look to see if he can get a pitch that he can drive here. 3-1.
And he drive it, he does.
But right at the center fielder who makes the catch. Nice job there, running over to get that ball. That is Hilleman out in center, able to cut across to catch that ball. And just like that, we move on to the top of the fourth.
We'll be back here with Lincoln Media. Make sure you like and subscribe. Show us some love. We'll be right back.
Welcome. Welcome back. We're top of the fourth. Hilleman is gonna come up.
That's right. And the first pitch swung on and missed there by Marcus Hilleman. Marcus Hilleman is 1 for 2 today with 2 RBIs. He had the 2-run single in that 4-run second. Timeout call by the umpire, just making sure that the kid is okay.
A toddler being walked by her mother in right field in foul territory out of play.
Right. Pitch inside. Ooh, hit by pitch.
Wow, I'm surprised you call that when he didn't even try to move. Just stood and watched it go. Not even flinching on it.
Don't even realize how it hit him. But, again,
it just grazed the front of his jersey, which is why I'm surprised he got the call, because he so easily could have avoided it.
Right. So 1-1. Timeout as they get the toddler out of play. Nope, almost there. And good. Okay, perfect. All right. Now we go back to the top of the fourth with a runner at first now. Marcus Hilleman, he is the center fielder here. Great speed at the top of the lineup with this gentleman. Going to skip to the backstop and going to make the runner move down the second. Ball hit the plate rather than hit the dirt. And the count is 1-0. So Andrew Ardito at the plate right now. Ardito is 0 for 2 today. Umpire looking to just adjust the plate for a little bit after that little hit.
Oh, no, now we'll have to refine the strike zone.
Correct. It's definitely, to say the least, or make some more clear calls. Usually, sometimes when an umpire is not doing well with his calls, we usually say the umpire is blind. But I don't think he is. But with some of these calls, he definitely is. That's going to be going to the backstop again. Runner goes to third. And they're going to call it safe at third. He was trying to get that little pick there. Wasn't able to. And now it's going to be a 2-0 count and now the runner will move down to third. So Dylan Castell going to go out to the mound to talk to his pitcher, because that's 2 balls that were out of the strike zone, didn't even reach the plate, and that moved the runner from first all the way to third. So definitely a little bit of struggles today with Tristan. Coach JP has really been pushing his star pitcher right now to the limit and wanting him to really get used to this idea here.
Well, you figure it's only the top of the 4th. You're only through 3 innings, and this game is looking like it's going to go for 7. So you don't want to pull him too early to go into your other relievers. So he's got to battle through this.
Right. And now with a 3-0 count, we'll look to see how he wants to go here. 3-0. Swung on and missed. Had a 3-0 count. Decided to swing at that. That looked like ball 4. But the count will now be 3-1. So
wanted to fight for the easy RBI.
Right. So 3-1 on its way. Strike called on the outside corner.
Lucky the ump pulled the plate over a little bit.
Yeah, he gave him at least an inch. What they like to say, you give him an inch, you'll give him a mile. But that was definitely outside, but decided to call a strike. 3-2. That's fully outside, ball 4. So a hit by pitch on a walk to start this inning. And runners at the corners now for the next batter, Derek Santiago. So Derek is 0 for 1 today with a hit by pitch. So timeout called by Dylan, giving the signs, getting his players ready here, especially with runners at the corners and no outs. So we'll look to see how they play it. If there's a ground ball at third, we'll look to see, do they want to go home or would they go for the double play? So we'll have to see how it's going to be. So the first pitch to Derek.
Well, conventional baseball wisdom is take the double play and see the
Correct.
run.
Correct.
But that will depend on exactly where the ball goes.
That's going to go to the backstop as the runner will move down to second. And now it's 1-0. So Tristan having some difficulty here with his throwing right now. Throwing a lot of high pitches. Saad, you can definitely see that he is not having difficulty with his release here.
No.
No, don't see it?
I see a lot.
Oh, you see a lot. So tell us what you see.
He just keep throwing like close to his body, but he should not do it. He
That's
should
right.
Regular, like that.
Good pitch there. Nice pitch on the inside, and the count is 1-1. And I agree with you, Saad. He's definitely throwing a lot. It looks a little erratic on the mound, to say the least. He's not consistent, which, again, we've highlighted today with what Tristan has done. A 1-1 count on its way. Outside. Called by the umpire there. And the count is 2-1. So, again, this umpire has been eventful, to say the least. 2-1 on its way here. Madison cheering on their player. High. And the count is 3-1. So 3-1 for Derek Santiago, looking to drive in a run here for Madison and take the lead as we are tied at 4 apiece. So 3 balls and 1 strike on its way. Outside ball 4. And just like that, we're back to what we dealt with in the top of the 3rd with bases loaded, no outs. And looks like we're going to have a pitching change. So JP taking out Tristan Legree. It looks like we're going to do some movement here as the first baseman for Lincoln, Julian Polion, is going to warm up and be the pitcher now. Tristan will be the second baseman, and Matthew Encarnacion will play first.
Assad, tell us, have you gotten to see Polion do any pitching yet this season?
Yeah, he did. He did in the first game of Lincoln.
And how did he do in that one?
Pretty well.
Okay. That's good to know. Well, hopefully this little opportunity now with Julian pitching can give us a little opportunity to get a new perspective for these Madison hitters, because so far what we've seen from Madison today is just being able to work the count and being able to walk. So this is going to be a good time today. Tristan had a really rough start today, to say the least. Tristan had hit 3 batters and had walked five guys. So this has definitely been a rough game for Tristan. But as Peter Andrews said, it's a growing pains here, to say the least.
That's it. It's the first time starting that we've seen. So certainly something he had to get through. Tough outing, but at the end of the day, he's coming off the mound with a tie game. So as much damage as he let in, Lincoln's bats have stayed with him.
Correct. And looks like they will be ready now. So Julian looks like he's as warmed up as he could be. And base is loaded. Nobody out for the cleanup hitter, Nicholas Giglio. Nicholas today is 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. And he's got the bases loaded here, looking to do some damage to the new pitcher. First pitch. Popped up to the right side, will be a foul ball. Doesn't hit a car, which is good news. So 0-1. And nice job there by Nicholas Giglio to just attack the pitcher as soon as he came into the game.
You don't become a cleanup hitter by being passive at the plate.
Correct. 0-1. High. And the count is 1-1. So 1-1 from the new pitcher, Julian Polion. So I think the best thing Polion could do right now in this inning is just limit as much damage as they can. It's going to be outside with a slider, and the count is 2-1. So 2-1 now. Get to see how they want to respond here. 2-1 on its way. Swung on and missed. Was looking at something a little higher there and swung at a really bad pitch. But that helps out Lincoln as the count is 2-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. Look to see how Polion can get out of this first batter here. 2-2 on its way. Fly ball out to center field.
Catch.
And Darius catches it for the first out. They'll throw it in, and a run will score on the sacrifice fly. But a nice job there to keep the runner at second. So that'll be a sac fly and a run batted in for Nicholas Giglio. And now Lincoln is down 5-4. So 1 out. Next person up will be the pitcher, Justin Conity. Justin is 0 for 2 today, or actually has an 0 for so far. Line drive to left field, hooking.
Foul.
Foul. That's a foul ball. That's a foul ball. Being at this game and seeing more and more about how these lines work, you can definitely tell that that is a foul ball. So 0-1, and if that would have came in fair, that would have been trouble for Lincoln.
Really big trouble.
Yes.
They could score like 2.
So as I was saying before I correct myself, Justin Conate has no official at-bats today because he was hit by a pitch and walked. So the 0-1 timeout called by Conate, didn't like what was looking there, so looking to reset.
There was a huge gap in center. Dylan Castell waving his center fielder over to protect that 120-yard running area in center field.
0-1.
Because that's where he hits it.
To deep center. Darius going back, making the catch. Good job. Good positioning there. He's going to throw it in as the runner will move to third. Nice job of positioning there for Darius. Able to get that ball. And the runner will move over to third.
Great coaching by Castell.
Yep.
If he hadn't moved him over there, there's no way that play gets made.
Exactly. So timeout called. Polion probably just saw something on the mound that didn't deserve to be there. So 2 gone now. Runners at the corners. Madison up 5-4. So far, good job by Polion. Able to get so far 2 fly ball outs and only given up 1 run. So the next batter up will be Samuel Roth. Samuel is 1 for 2 today with a single. First pitch, that's a strike on the outside, and the count is 0-1. So 0-1 right now. Nice little job by Polion to bounce back a little bit here. And the 0-1, that's outside. They tried to do a little quick pitch there, but didn't have accuracy, and the count is 1-1. So 1 ball and 1 strike now. Pitch on its way. High. And that's 2-1. So Polion has been good so far. Just got to try to settle down a little bit here. Just try to make the batter hit the ball right at the fielder. The last 2 times up. 2-1. Swung on and missed. Nice pitch there. Took something off there. And the count is 2-2. Threw kind of like a changeup there. Get the batter off balance. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. With 2 outs. And the pitch on the way. Fouled, going to the back, behind us. And the count remained 2-2.
We're lucky we have something on.
Yes. Yes. It is not hit our canopy yet, and we will make sure that it won't happen ever. So 2-2 on its way. Popped up.
Chino getting under it.
And that's the catch. And just like that, Lincoln gets out of it, only giving up a run. 1 run in that inning. Good job, Lincoln.
Yeah, great job by Polion. He got on bases loaded and no outs and manages to get out with only 1 run scoring. So we go to the bottom of the 4th. Madison up by 1. We'll be right back.
Welcome back. We're bottom of the 4th. Madison is up
5 to 4. Number 3, Giordani is gonna come up.
Line drive, picked by the third baseman. Nice play there, throw to first in time. Nice job by the third baseman to snag that ball. Nothing Giordani Rojas can do there. And that's the first out of the inning. That was just a nice play by the third baseman. Third baseman for Madison is Matthew Fromer.
He fell down and then stood up.
Yep. So one gone. And Andres Rodriguez up. That's going to be outside, 1-0. So nice piece of hitting there by Giordani Rojas. Nothing he can do. He just hit it. He hit it at just a spot where that player was able to make that play. Smacked right back to the pitcher, Konate, and just like that, 3 pitches, 2 outs.
Really good.
So 2 gone for the big hitter for Lincoln today, and that's Chino, Steven Oliva. Chino has had 2 doubles today that in any other ballpark would be considered home runs here. First pitch, inside, ball 1. He started the game by hitting a double over the right field fence, and then did it again, hitting it in the exact same spot. So 1-0 now, on its way. Inside again, and the count is 2-0. So 2-0 now. Steven trying to get on base for Lincoln. Fly ball to right, that's going to go over again, and that's going to hit. Is that going to count as a homer? We're going to see. And that's going to be another double. So 3 times going to the exact same location, and that's 3 doubles. Man, he almost hit that over the building actually that time. Man, he's got some power. So that's the 3rd double of the game, all in the same spot. And 2 outs now for our captain, Dylan Castell. Lincoln down 5-4. Looking to do something here to drive in Steven. So we'll look to see what he can do. Players cheering him on. First pitch. Fouled. Looking at a high cheese. The count is 0-1. So Dylan has been aggressive at the plate today. Not really seeing a lot of pitches. I know he's been very frustrated with the umpire today. So maybe he can do something to drive in a run. The 0-1. That's going to go to the backstop as the runner moves to third.
Nice.
So runner at third. As it misses on the wild pitch there. So 1-1. So Dylan looking to try to drive in this run here. Tie up this game down 5-4. So 1-1 on its way. That's going to be a ball, 2-1. Nice job there by the catcher to keep the ball in front of him. So Konate got the first 2 outs very quickly, but gave up a double, had a wild pitch, and now a runner at third with 2 outs. 2-1 on its way. Swung on and missed. Took something off there. Got Dylan fooled. Now looks like Dylan was checking in with the umpire if that was a strike. The umpire said it was. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. So Dylan trying to get the run in. Grounded. Knocked off the ball, and the runner's going to try to go, and he's going to be safe. Called him safe, and that's going to be an RBI for Lincoln.
Way to run it out for Castell there.
And they're trying to argue here with the umpire, but again, not going to matter because the run scores. Good job by Dylan to beat that ball out. And now we are at a tie game, 5-5.
We have came to the same spot we were in the start.
That's right. We're back to the same score again, 5-5.
New ball game.
New ball game. Throws over the first, and he's going to call him out. Calls him out. So looks like instead of being out on the play, he called him out on the tag.
Well, out on the tag means that run stands, so we'll take it. 5-5, and we're going to the top of the 5. We'll be right back.
Welcome back. We're top of the 5th. The scores are same, 5-5. Tyler is gonna come up to face the first ball.
That's right. Good job, Saad. And the first pitch on the way. Fouled. Going to the back. The
Doesn't
count
face
is
the
0-1.
first ball, he faces the first strike.
Correct. So Tyler Ferris is has an O for today because the batter has walked. Walked twice and scored a run. So the first pitch was a foul. 0-1 on its way. Outside. The count is 1-1. So Julian Polion had a really, really good job, able to limit the damage, only gave up 1 run in his last time up. So now he's got no one on bases, so hopefully this is nice, more relaxed. That's a strike over the outside, and the count is 1-2. So good job that last half inning. Tristan Legree left bases loaded, no outs, and he came in and gave up 2 fly balls, 3 and 1 pop-up. 2-2 there. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch on the way from Polion. Line drive to Legree. Going to throw to first. And he's going to call him out at first base. So nice job by Tyler Ferris trying to beat that out for a hit. But Tristan was able to play that ball on a hop and throw quickly to first. And 1 person gone. And next one up will be Matthew Fromer. Matthew Fromer is 1 for 1 today with a walk and an RBI and had a hit in his last time up.
But his most notable play of the day was a catch over on third, where he just took a knee and stopped what would have been probably a double into the outfield.
Correct.
And turned it into an out.
Swung on and missed there. And Fromer was actually the batter up who had the bases loaded situation and actually grounded into a double play. So a little unfortunate there. Block there. So actually I want to correct what I said before. He's 0 for 1 today because he didn't get credited with the hit there. So 1-1 now to Matthew Fromer. Timeout called. So it looks like they're having a little bit of a disagreement again on what happened there. These coaches are really not happy with the umpiring crew today. Was actually arguing for Dylan Castell here. Looks like he was not set and everything, and that's why they were arguing the way they were. 1-1. Line drive into left field, and that's going to be a base hit. Cut off by the left fielder, and that's a base hit now for Matthew Fromer with a runner at first base. And the next batter up will be Darian Gaines. Darian Gaines is 0 for 1 today with a hit by pitch, had an RBI, and was one of the unfortunate outs in baseball, a 9-3 ground out, which means he hit a ball to right field and was thrown out at first. Very rare to see that in a regular baseball game, but that's the unfortunate to see that happens in this type of fielding at Lincoln. So 1-0 on the way from Polion. Going to be a ball there. 2-0, and looks like going to be time called as Castell will come out to the mound just to talk to his pitcher a little bit, get himself set. So 5-5 game in the top of the 5th. A nice back and forth game here for Lincoln and Madison. So 2-0, runner goes. It's going to be a strike, and he's going to allow the runner to move up. So a stolen base easily there.
Had a huge jump by the time it even made it into Castell's hand. There was no way he was making that play.
Right, and it was a good idea by Castell to just bring it back to the pitcher and just be like, let's just keep going with this batter. So 2-1 now to Polion. Oliva trying to keep the runner close. Fly ball to center right at Darius. He's going to move back and make the catch. Nice job there for Darius. Was right in the perfect position to make that play. And that's 2 outs now. So since Polion has been in this game, Polion has had 3 fly balls to center field, all corralled by Darius. And the next batter up is the star player for Madison, and that's Marcus Hilleman. Marcus Hilleman today is 1 for 2 with a 2-run single, was hit by pitch and scored a run when he moved all the way to third and created havoc on the base paths. So we'll look to see 2 outs. Tristan trying to move over, keep the runner close. First pitch on the way. Grounded to the left side, taken by the third baseman. He's going to throw to first, and in time, going to be getting him. Nice. And just like that, Lincoln gets out of it with a runner at second.
Good job by Lincoln.
So after 4.5, we are still tied at 5. Lincoln will be up next after this quick production break on Lincoln Media.
Welcome back. We're bottom of the 5th. Matthew is gonna come up to face the first ball.
Right. And what's the score, Assad?
It's 5-5. It's
Right.
tied.
It's tied up 5-5, bottom of the 5th game. What a game we've had today in front of you folks. The sun is starting to set a little bit as well, so it is definitely going to be a very, very long game, probably one of the longest games we've streamed so far this season, Mr. Andrews.
It's getting up there. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, but we're into the bottom of the 5th. Matthew Encarnacion up. The first pitch on the way. Fouled right off the catcher.
The data plan on my phone doesn't want to talk about it either.
Nice. And the count is 0-1. So Matthew today so far today, he's 0 for 2. He grounded to the grounded to the second baseman and got the runner out at home in the opening inning. and then struck out. Grounds it to the left side, taken by the third baseman. He's got it, throws the first, and they're going to say he's out. Oh, my goodness gracious. What a day for these umpires, to say the least. So a 5-3. They say he just got him at first. Man, this is...
He did get pulled off the bag, but the ump saying the ball hit his glove first, so...
Oh, well, as we say in baseball, we move on to the next batter. So the next batter up is Marquise Pearson. Marquise Pearson today is 0 for 2 with a fly out to the center fielder and struck out on a 3-2 count. First pitch will be outside, ball 1. So ball 1 for our big slugger, Marcus Pearson, the lefty for Lincoln. 1-0. That's high. Again, these umpires have been so inconsistent with their calls, and it's a 2-0 count.
Yeah, I was expecting the strike call to come in on that one.
I was expecting the strike call myself. But the 2-0 on its way. Outside, and it's 3-0.
Did he call that a strike?
Did he call that a strike?
Yeah, he did.
He did?
He
Yeah.
called that a strike.
Then I take back what I said before, folks. That is a 2-1 count. Swung on and miss here. So instead of being 3-0, it's 2-2. Because, again, the umpire is blind.
Maybe he was just giving him one back.
Could have. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The count. That's going to be low. At least it was low. And the count remained full, 3-2. So 3-2 for Conati. Nowhere to put him against Pearson.
Michael, nowhere to put him, Cavizzo.
I know. So 3 balls and 2 strikes. Count on its way. He didn't go. And that's going to be, nope. They say no movement. And that's going to be a walk there. Held the ball back. Everyone wanted it to say he moved, but he didn't. So that's a walk.
Great
from
job.
Marcus
He was
Pearson.
ready to swing for that one, and he held up at the last moment.
Well, next up will be Julian Polione, who was the first baseman to start the game, but is now pitching. He is 1 for 1 with a single, a run scored, and walked in his previous at-bat. First pitch, grounded to the left side, foul. Almost a nice play there by our Lincoln coach. Would have showed off his skills, to say the least. The count is 0-1. Have a little bit of a helicopter saying hello to us right now. It's flying by. Maybe there's traffic on the belt. We don't know.
Oh, I can see it from here. There sure is. There's always traffic on the belt.
Correct. The 0-1 offering. That's going to skip in for a ball. Count is 1-1.
If you need a traffic update, passing exit 7 here on the Belt Parkway in Coney Island, don't do it. It's not really moving in either direction.
Correct. It's always backed up right around this spot.
He was just joking.
No, look, you can see
we
the
see it.
right
We can
through
see.
the trees
1-1.
there.
That runner goes. That's going to be flown. That's going to be a base hit. And he's going to try to go to third, but no. Thrown away, cut off by the first baseman. And that's going to be a base hit for Polione. Nice piece of hitting there. Runner was moving and got a single. So first and second now, one person gone for Saad's favorite player, Darius Ramirez. So Darius today is 0 for 1, walked with a run scored and struck out his previous at-bat. Coach JP talking to Darius, trying to get his calm, his nerves settled here. Okay, he's had a great day on the field.
Yeah, great day in the field for Darius. He's struggled at the plate, so we'll see. A couple of words from JP if that can get him out of today's slump.
First pitch, grounded right back to the pitcher. He's going to throw to third, and that's all he had. So they get the run out of third. Gets the lead runner.
Darius reaches on a fielder's choice.
So that's-
Pearson back to the dugout.
So that's a 1-5 there. So 2 outs now for Tristan Legree. So Tristan today is 0 for 1. Had a nice sharp hit to center field his last time up, but smacked it right at the center fielder. So not an opportunity to get a hit, but looking for big damage here. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. First pitch on the way. It's a strike on the inside corner, and the count is 0-1. So Tristan trying to get himself focused here. Had a little bit of some difficulty pitching today. So trying to maybe redeem himself by taking the lead here. 0-1. Outside. The count is 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike count here. Conatee still pitching for Madison. 1-1 on its way. Grounded to the left side. Goes in front of the runner. He's going to throw to first. And just gets him out. And that'll be the end of the inning. So no runs on 1 hit. No errors and 2 people left on base.
5-5 after 5. We'll be back with number 6 right after this.
Welcome back. We're top of the 6th. The scores are still same after like 2 innings. Ardito is gonna face the first ball.
Yep.
Or a pitch you can call.
Yes. So the first pitch here from Polion, working his third inning of relief. Line drive going to second base, taken by Legree. Throw to first in time. 1 person gone. Nice job there by Legree. And the next batter up will be Derek Santiago. So Derek today is 0 for 1 with a walk and a hit by pitch. Having his 4th plate appearance today. So we'll see how he does in his 4th time up. First pitch on the way from Polion. It's going to be a ball low, 1-0. So 1 ball and no strikes here. Polion getting ready. The pitch going to be high to Santiago, and the count is 2-0. So 2 balls and no strikes here. Pitch on the way. Strike on the inside corner. And the count is 2-1. So 2-1 count. 1 batter gone. And the 2-1 offering. Swung on and missed. Got him looking there on that slider, and the count is 2-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Polion definitely doing a really good job here in his relief appearance. The 2-2 pitch on the way. Going to be ball inside, and the count will now remain full. 3 balls and 2 strikes for Santiago here.
This has been the hardest part of facing the Madison batters here today that we've seen. It's just how much they work the count up. Just making the pitchers battle for every strike, but they get it there.
Good job there by Polion with his first strikeout of the game. Nice job there, taking something off. 2 gone. The next batter up will be Nicholas Giglio. Nicholas today is 1 for 2 with a single, a run scored, and in his last at-bat had bases loaded but flew out to center. So this is their cleanup batter. First pitch on the way. The outside with that slider, 1-0. So 1 ball and no strikes here. Nice relief appearance by Polion. Getting himself set. Getting ready for the next pitch here. 1 ball and no strikes. Pitch on the way. Be a strike. Looks like he dipped and moved his bat. No call by the ump. And the count is 1-1. And again, as always, strike on the pitch is what they're calling it. They're calling it a strike on the pitch. So it looks like the umpire has told the guy, that's it. Enough is enough. So 1-1. So 1-1 now. As you could see, what a day for these blue crew, for the umpires. 1-1 on its way. Strike called. Outside corner there. And the count is 1-2. So 1 ball and 2 strikes now, getting himself ready. So we'll see how Polion does. The 1-2 pitch on our way. Fouled off to the back. And will remain 1-2.
Good job keeping himself alive. That ball was going to be a strike.
So 1-2 still is the count here. So Nicholas Giglio looking to try to extend the inning here for Madison. 1-2 pitch. Going to be a little high. And the count is 2-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. As Peter Andrews has said, Madison's very good at working the count here. So the 2-2 offering. Pitch on the way. Line drive. Caught by the shortstop. And he throws the first in time. What a pick there by the shortstop, Stephen Olivia. Chino with the play. And just like that, Lincoln gets out of it. Nice congratulations from the sides, from his team, as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning.
We'll be right back. Make sure you like and subscribe. Thanks for sticking with us. Bottom of the 6th coming up.
Welcome back. In Abraham Lincoln, Jorani Rojas is gonna face the first pitch. The score is same after 3 innings.
5-5.
Grounded foul to the left side, and the count is 0-1. Yes, after a very, very strong start for both of these teams today, scoring 5 runs, trading runs back and forth. We've been a little bit of a deadlock right now at the score of 5-5.
If you wanted to see most of the action was the 2nd inning. Both teams scoring big there. Swing and a miss, strike 2 right there. And then slow third, one more run apiece in the 4th, and now here we are.
That's right.
Bottom of the 6th.
Bottom of the 6th inning right now. Jordani Rojas today is 1 for 2. Outside with that pitch, and the count is 1-2. Jordani Rojas had a 2-run single back in the 2nd and had grounded out to 3rd on a fine play by that 3rd baseman there. So 1-2. Swung on and missed, struck 3. Nice pitch there by Conati. Still pitching from Madison, and one batter gone, and the next batter up will be Andres Rodriguez. So Andres Rodriguez here, looking to get an opportunity to get on base, because the big hitter for today is looming in the on-deck batter's box, and that's Steven Oliva, known as Chino. First pitch on the way. Line drive. Gonna be fair. Throw to first. Able to get him at first. Nice play there by number 44. Able to get that ball.
What a split.
Nice job. That's Nicholas Giglio with that play, and 2 gone.
The ump even took a second to look and be like, yeah, no, his foot's still on the bag.
Yep. So 2 batters gone, and now we get to have Steven Oliva up. Steven Oliva has hit 3 doubles today, and every single one of them has gone over the wall in right field. Grounded to the left side underneath the glove of the 3rd baseman, and that's a single for Oliva, and he's 4 for 4 today.
Great play.
Smacked that ball struck it very hard to the 3rd baseman, and it just skipped right by underneath the glove. As we have a timeout with the umpire talking with the first baseman. So it's the first time that the first baseman's coming over to Oliva. Had bumped into Oliva back in the 1st inning. So Oliva's got his mitt on. He's looking like he might try to steal. Gonna throw over, and he'll get back standing. So runner at first, and 2 gone now. Dylan Castell at the plate. Dylan Castell had an RBI, but was gunned down, trying to go. Was picked off at first. He's going to go. The pitch is a strike, and the runner will go to second. And that's a stolen base here for Oliva. And now we got a runner at second with an 0-1 count to Castell. So Castell's looking to drive in, get this RBI to give Lincoln the lead. Grounded to the left side. Slow roller to 3rd. He'll take it. No play. And that'll be an infield hit for Dylan Castell. So it'll be 1st and 3rd. Nice job there by the 3rd baseman to not throw it over the 1st and decide to keep the runner there. And it'll be 1st and 3rd for Matt Encarnacion. So Matt today is 0 for 3 with 1 strikeout, did steal a base. So big opportunity here for Matt Encarnacion, Matthew, to get this run in, to give Lincoln a chance to close this out in the top of the 7th. 5-5 game for Lincoln. So runners at the corners. Matthew getting ready. First pitch on the way. Runner goes to second. He's going to try to throw and decided not to. It was a good job because
he was trying to fake out the runner on 3rd.
Yep. So 2 stolen bases now. And it'll be runners at 2nd and 3rd with 2 outs for Matthew Encarnacion.
Is that called a ball or a strike?
I believe that was a strike. I believe.
We'll find out.
The pitch. Outside. So 1-1, umpire just called. 1-1 now. So 1 ball and 1 strike here for Matthew Encarnacion. The pitch on the way. Grounded to the left side. Taken by the 3rd baseman, who says it's foul. Was able to pick it up just before it went foul.
But by picking it up, doesn't that keep it fair?
No. He picked it up in the foul territory.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he watched the ball to make sure it went foul, And now it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. So Matthew here, big opportunity.
Need something.
1 ball and 2 strikes. Runners at second and third here in a 5-5 game in the bottom of the 6th inning.
We don't want 5 again.
No, we don't. We definitely want to try to get a run in. So 2 outs. The 1 and 2 count on its way. Low and outside, 2 and 2. Good job there by Matthew to waste that pitch. So 2 balls, 2 strikes here. Getting ready.
We want
Conatee going to step off for a second. Needed an opportunity to step off there. Didn't like what he saw. And now he's ready. The 2 and 2 pitch on the way. Inside and high. That'll be ball 3. So 3 balls and 2 strikes for Matthew Encarnacion.
You have to be careful with this pitch. Like,
Yes. So he's definitely looking to see, try to be defensive or take the walk. 3-2. Popped up to the right side. We'll see who's got it. It's the second baseman, and he gets the out there. So just like that, Lincoln had a chance. They had runners at second and third with 2 outs, and they get out of it. And we go to the top of the 7th inning in a score of 5-5 game.
Welcome back. We're top of the 7th, and Conatee is gonna face the first pitch.
That's right.
And the
And-
score is still the same, like after 4 innings.
Yes.
5-5.
5-5. First pitch is going to be a ball outside, ball 1. So Polion has really come in today and has really bounced back, keeping these hitters at bay since he's come in. So we're looking for another strong inning from him to get a chance to win the game in the bottom of the 7th. That'll be inside. Count is 2-0. So Conatee, the pitcher for Madison, has had a big day today. He's pitched 6 solid innings, giving up only 5 runs. He was able to get out of that trouble in the last half. 2-0 offering. High. And now it's 3-0. So Polion needing an opportunity to just settle down a little bit here. Definitely getting ready.
Will he swing on the 3-0?
We'll see. 3-0 offering on its way. That's a strike on the outside corner, and the count is 3-1.
He got you, Mr. Andrews.
Yeah.
You usually don't swing on the 3-0. That's why I was wondering, would he be aggressive
Right.
or would he yield the strike?
3-1. Popped up to the right side, going to right field. Andres Rodriguez, who goes and makes the catch. Nice job there. And that's one person gone.
Lucky, it looked like he lost it in the sun for a moment
He
there, but
did.
he caught it again.
He did, which is very good. And especially with the sun setting right now, it's definitely going to be interesting to see if we get some shadows in this game. So the first person gone, and the next person up will be Samuel Roth. Samuel Roth today is 0 for 1 with 2 walks and a run scored. Samuel is the catcher. So the first pitch on the way from Polion. Be a ball inside, and the count is 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes here. Polion trying to get better at this. The 1-0 offering be a strike. Nice pitch over the inside corner, and the count is 1-1. So Polion has taken a lot of the relief off of Lincoln so far. 1-1 outside, and the count is 2-1. Had the batter leaning a little bit, but decided not to swing at that, and it's 2-1 now. So 2-1 offering on its way.
It's getting a little windy.
Yes, it is. Fouled off. Nice pitch there by Polion, and the count is 2-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. So we'll have to see how does he do right now in a 2-2 count. Samuel Ruff trying to get on base right now, give Madison the opportunity to try to get the lead here in the top of the 7th. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Nice pitch there by Polion over the outside corner, and that's 2 batters gone. Next batter up will be Tyler Ferris, the second baseman. Tyler today is 0 for 1, who also had 2 walks as well. So we'll see how Tyler Ferris does right now. First pitch on the way. Be a ball a little high there, and the count is 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch on the way. Be a skip in to the catcher, and the count is 2-0. So 2-0 now. Polion has been really great so far for Lincoln, able to bounce back from all the difficulties that he's had today. That started by Legree. 2-0. Grounded to the right side, hooking foul. Now it'll be 2-1.
Or 1-2, either way.
No, it's 2-1.
A foul ball counts as a strike, does it not?
Yeah, but it's a 2-0 count.
Oh, I had it as 1-1.
Yeah, it was 2-0.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah, the umpire had called 2 balls before. So 2-1 count on its way.
Well, I don't trust you, but I'll
Okay.
put the graphic up anyway.
All right. Grounded. Now it's 2-2.
That's better.
Unless it's not.
We don't know. But still, umpire hasn't
It could be 1-2 because I don't trust you.
It's okay. So, 2 balls and 2 strikes. We want them to get out of this inning so then we can argue another day. So 2-2 on its way. Gonna be a strike 3 called on the outside corner, and looks like we'll never know what that is.
Yep, because I'm not rewatching it now.
So,
We're moving to the bottom of the 7th. We'll be back right after this.
Welcome back. We're bottom the 7th. Marcus is gonna face the first pitch.
That's it. Marquise Pearson coming up to face a new pitcher. Michael, who is it?
This is Tristan Leone. And Tristan Leone pitched the last game for Madison and did not have that great a game. Was actually the losing pitcher in that outing. But right now coming in for relief right now with Lincoln tied at 5-5. If Lincoln scores a run this half inning, we go home happy and with a game-winning hit. But we're going to have a new pitcher on the mound. Conati had a really good performance today, pitched 6 innings for Madison. And now we'll look to see them get ready as Pearson is going to get ready to get up here, the lefty on the mound. So on deck is we got Julian Polion and Darius Ramirez. So I could definitely tell that a lot of these guys are going to pay attention to this pitcher. But a lefty on lefty matchup here. So Marquise Pearson's going to get ready. The first pitch on the way will be low, ball 1. So ball 1 there.
Good eye by Marcus.
Yes. Good eye there, taking that first pitch. The 1-0 offering on its way. Grounded to the right side, and that's going to go through. They're going to try to throw to first. And he calls him out. Oh, my goodness gracious. So a 9-3 put out right there. My goodness, another one of those splits done by Giglio. Able to get that out there.
Giglio's ballet practice really paying off.
Yes, exactly. But one person gone, had a good little opportunity, wasn't able to run it out there. Hit it at just the right spot, but the right fielder was able to gun him out. So the next batter up is going to be Polion, who's been pitching today, has had a great bounce back performance there, able to keep the damage limited against Madison. Oof, that's going to be a strike called there. I think that is 0-2, correct, Mr. Andrews?
That's what I have, too. The ump has stopped being very demonstrative, so
Yeah.
it's hard to tell what he's calling, but we can always guess where the strike zone is as well as he does.
Right. So 0-2 now to Polion here.
Or so we think.
Yes. 0-2 now. The pitch on the way. Curveball on the outside corner. Strike 3 called. Got him looking, and 2 batters gone. So the next one up will be Darius Ramirez. That is Saad's favorite player. Darius is 0 for 2 today. Had a walk and was able to reach first on a ground out. First pitch will be outside called, 1-0. So 1-0 there. So Darius definitely looking to drive this ball, get an opportunity to get on base. Popped up, going into short, and falls in for a base hit. The dreaded play of falling into the Bermuda Triangle in baseball. Falling in between the second baseman, the third baseman, and the center fielder, and not knowing who can get it.
And that sun is just brutal, so hard to keep track of it and keep track of where your teammates are as they all run together. And it drops, and Darius gets his first hit of the game.
Correct. And not only that, but an opportunity to steal a base because he definitely has a lot of speed at first. First pitch, a strike called on the inside corner, and the count is 0-1. At the plate right now, we got Tristan Legree. Tristan's 0 for 2 today with a fly out and had a ground out to the shortstop. Also walked today. Ooh, leaning off third, and he's going to get him at first with the pickoff play. And just like that, we are going to, I assume, extra innings. Nice job there by the pitcher to get Darius leaning off, threw over, and picked him off.
And we move to the 8th. We'll be right back.
Welcome back in Abraham Lincoln High School. We are top of the 8th. This is the extra inning you can call.
Yep.
And the pitcher,
Line drive foul. That's who is that, Mr. Saad?
Is that Fromer?
Yeah,
Fromer?
Fromer.
There you go. Okay, good.
My reading is
Fromer
really
at the
bad.
bat.
Yes, Fromer at the bat. And that was a line drive foul, and it's 0-1. So 0-1 on the way. Popped up. And that's going to go out of play, and the count is 0-2.
Nice pitching.
So Fromer today had a bases loaded walk, grounded into a double play, and had a single and a stolen base. Fromer's also had a great play at third. The third baseman, not a nice pick at third, able to get the play against Jordani Rojas a couple innings ago. So the 0-2 pitch on the way from Polion. Outside, called by the umpire for some reason or another. He didn't see it, and the count is 1-2. So 1-2 on the way from Polion here. The 1-2 pitch. High called by the umpire, and the count is 2-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Great job by the umpire.
Now it's
Which game are you
Which-
watching,
yeah.
Saad?
yeah, really.
The same game you were watching.
Strike 3 called. Now they argue the call there, and now he's out. Look at this. And looks like he's going to argue with this, and just like that, he's out of the game. He's out of the game, and that's enough for Fromer. He's arguing. He's going to get all that he can out of this. He's going to get as much as he can before he gets thrown out of the game. So a strike 3 called, calling him an idiot now. Not cool, say the least. So 1 out. So next one up will be Darian Gaines. We know that there's been a lot of difficulty with this umpire today. This umpire crew has been tough. But the one thing that we can say is that you never disrespect the umpire. That's the one thing as a fact.
You can be in big problem.
Well, he just got thrown out of the game, so Matthew Fromer is out.
Yeah.
As the school safety agents take a few more steps towards the
Ground to
Madison
the right
dugout.
side, taken by the first baseman. He's going to throw to first.
Overthrown.
Throws, and it's going to allow the runner to move to second. So Matthew Encarnacion trying to make that play, and he threw over the head of Polion. So that's going to be a single moving down to second on the E3 by the first baseman.
So I have a question.
Yes.
So if they score, they're gonna win or
No,
No,
because
no.
we'll still have the bottom.
Yes.
The home team always gets to go up last.
Yep.
The only time you don't have to play the bottom is if the home team is winning, because then they don't need to play.
Right.
All right.
So now runner at second now. Gonna throw it in. Runner at second now. And an opportunity for Marcus Hilleman to get a run for Madison. So cheering him on here. The first pitch to Hilleman. Legree's going to try to go for it. And runner goes back. So Marcus Hilleman today has had a very good day. He's reached on an error. He's had a 2-run single. He had a hit by pitch and a run scored, and had grounded out to third baseman. Another play to first. He's going to go, and safe. Just reached in on the underneath the tag there. Second time throwing to second. Back-to-back plays with the pickoffs there. And still, runner at second. It's the first pitch here. We'll see if they want to try it again. It's going to move over. First pitch. A bunt up the sideline, but a hooking foul. So Hilleman there looking to try to bunt his way on. or at least move the runner over. So we'll see how Lincoln tries to play this.
So that's a strike.
That is a strike. So 0-1. Now, Polion trying to get set. Nice and calm here. The 0-1 pitch. Inside. Called by the umpire. And the count is 1-1. So 1 ball and 1 strike now. And trying to get himself ready here. The 1-1 pitch on his way. He's going to try to pick him off, and he gets him at second base. Nice job there that time. The shortstop ran around the runner, not even realizing he was going to throw, and picks him off. Nice job there, picking him off. 2 batters gone. Good play there by Polion, picking him off at second base. Madison is not happy about that play. So 1-1 now, Marcus Hilliman. The pitch on the way. Ball inside. The count is 2-1. So Lincoln had a little bit misfortune there, had the error there, but then was able to get the pickoff play. Nice job there.
Pickoff play to second is not something you see very often.
2-1, line drive, caught by the third baseman. Nice job there by our third baseman, Marcus Pearson, to snag that ball, and we go into the bottom of the 8th, still tied at 5.
7. Welcome back in Abraham Lincoln High School. We're like bottom of the 8th, and Tristan is gonna face the first pitch.
That's right. We are bottom of the 8th inning, still tie game, but this is Lincoln's chance. If they score 1 run, we go home a happy camper, to say the least. So, still pitching on the mound, Madison. Second inning of relief here for Tristan Leone. So the first,
Tristan Legree.
no, Tristan Leone is pitching
Oh.
to Tristan Legree. So the first pitch on the way to Legree. It's a strike right over the heart of the plate. The count is 0-1.
Yeah, I agree with the ump on that one. I don't know what Legree was waiting for.
So 0-1 now to Legree.
There's not much we've agreed with on the ump today, but
Strike called with that curveball.
those 2 pitches I agree with.
Yep. And the count is 0-2. So Tristan here trying to get on, trying to give Lincoln the opportunity here for the other guys. Swung on and missed. Strike 3 called. He caught it. And ran it out just in case. He was on his knees catching it. They're arguing that that was a pick, that was a play to throw to first. And one batter gone now. Next one up will be Jordani Rojas. Jordani Rojas had a big blow today with a 2-run single and a run scored, but got grounded out to the third baseman and struck out his last time up, and that's a strike. So Tristan Leone has definitely been coming in with some heat right now, keeping these Lincoln batters out off sync. The 0-1 on its way. Swung on and missed with that slider in, and the count is 0-2. So 0-2 now. Jordani trying to muscle his way on here. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Another slider on the inside corner. Back-to-back strikeouts for Madison. And the next batter up will be Andres Rodriguez. So Andres here trying to get an opportunity for our big man, Steven Oliva, a chance here.
Yeah, Oliva would be next up, so if Andres can reach,
Swung on and missed.
he'll have a good chance of Gino bringing him home,
That's
but
right.
he's got to get on base first.
So swung on and missed there with that pitch. The count is 0-1. The 0-1 offering on its way. There's a strike called on the outside corner, and the count is 0-2.
The pitcher has been really nice today.
So the 0-2 pitch on its way. Swung on and missed, and that is a perfect inning. 9 pitches, 9 strikes. Struck out all 3 batters. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to the top of the 9th inning, still tied at 5.
We'll be right back.
Welcome back in Abraham Lincoln High School. We're top of the 9th. Ardito is going to face the first pitch.
Yes, we move on to the 9th inning. Who knew that we can have this long of a game? Usually it goes 7, but we're into the 9th. This is now what we like to call a regular baseball game. The count is 1-0 to Ardito. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed there. Nice pitch there by Polion, who has really had such a great relief performance today for Lincoln. Has come back strong, came in, was playing first, and just been fantastic since he's been here. Swung on and missed. Nice pitch again by Polion. And the count is 1-2. So Polion has really bounced back today, is showing his stuff on the mound. So Polion is getting ready for his signs. The 1-2 pitch on the way. Below with that slider, and the count is 2-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. This has definitely been, it started off as a very high-scoring affair, but ever since after the 4th inning, we have been neck and neck. Foul to the right side, hooking foul. And the count will remain 2-2. Mr. Andrews, I know that this has been a very long game to say the least, but what have you noticed from Polion today?
He's having a great game up there. He's only let in 1 run, and that's because he started on the mound with bases loaded, no out, and just battling through the rest of that 4th inning. 1 run scored. That's popped up down the left field line. It's foul and out of play. No play made. 2-2, still the count.
Exactly, and I absolutely 100% agree with you. He gave up the sac fly, came in with bases loaded, no outs, got out of that inning, and ever since then, he's just been consistently good on the mound. He picked off a runner at second in the 8th inning previously. He's gotten a lot of strikeouts today as well. He's tallied 4 since he's been in this game, so he's really keeping these batters out bay. 2-2 the count, the pitch on its way. Hits the batter. But they're saying he leaned in. They're trying to say he leaned in, and they're not calling it, and that's going to be a walk. They're even saying he's leaned in. They're going to talk now. We're going to see what's going on, and they're going to talk to the other umpire.
Yep, now the umps will go have a conversation.
Yeah.
So this call could get reversed.
We'll see what they say. They're going to talk about, did he literally lean in? So the other umpire had the view, so they'll talk about it if it really was a lean in or not. This has been such a weird game, to say the least. He leaned into it. They just called a lean in, and just like that, the batter goes back to the mound again. The manager arguing with Blue, saying that that's what he did. He leaned into it. And now they're going to go out. Costello's going to talk to the pitcher, just get him a little calm, tell him what he needs to do. And now this is the first time that I'm seeing the manager really going into it. A player has already been thrown out of the game. They're still chatting right now, and he's going back and forth. He's pointing at him now, creating this. This is going to be a little trouble if he gets thrown out of this game.
He can yell as long as he wants, as long as he doesn't disrespect the ump.
So it's still a 2-2 count.
Oh, 2-2? Okay.
Yeah, still 2-2. Oh, no. It was a hit by pitch, so 3-2. So 3-2. It'll be 3-2 because they called out a ball, I believe. And the pitch on its way. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Nice job there by Polion to get out of that one. One person gone.
Only one?
Yeah, that's the first batter, Saad. So 1 out now, and the next batter up will be Derek Santiago. So Santiago now, this is his 5th plate appearance overall. He's walked twice. He had a walk and a hit by pitch, so he's looking to get something started here. First pitch on the way from Polion. Popped up to the right side, and looks like that's going to go out of play. Okay, and the count is 0-1. So 0-1 is the count. Santiago. This has definitely been a very interesting game today, to say the least, folks. Pitching performances back and forth. The 0-1 offering on its way. Popped up into the infield. Let's see who's got it. Caught by the shortstop. Chino had 4 fielders going after it, but he gets there. And that's a pop out to the shortstop. 2 batters gone.
Ball hung up long enough to turn your Bermuda Triangle into a Bermuda Quadrilateral.
To say the least. And for all those who know what a quadrilateral is at home, that means it had 4 sides. And now we move on to the next batter.
Don't condescend our viewers. They know quad means 4.
Okay.
Context clues.
Well, we have the slugger, Nicholas Giglio, the first baseman with the ballerina shoes. First pitch on the way. Swung on and missed there. Nice pitch coming in to Polion, and the count is 0-1. Nicholas Giglio today has 4 plate appearances today. He had a single and a run back in the 2nd. He lined out to the pitcher back in the 3rd. He had a sacrifice fly, the last run scored by Madison in the 4th, and grounded out to the shortstop his last time up. So 0-1 on its way from Polion. Grounded to the left side. Foul. That's a foul ball. And the count is 0-2. As always, folks, these shots down the line are always tricky to call, to say the least, but
Yeah, there's 3 lines going down there. The third base line, and then the end line of the football field, and then the soccer out-of-touch line. So very often you're like, oh, it's in the line, and then you realize not the right one.
yep. So 0-2 now to Giglio. Pitch on its way. I'll skip in, so 1-2. So 1 ball and 2 strikes now. I have to say I've been really impressed with Polione today. He's really done a fantastic job. He has really bounced back, coming in for relief, having that bases loaded opportunity, and has really done such a fantastic job today at the mound. So 1-2 now to Giglio. The pitch on his way. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Got him again. 2 strikeouts in the inning there for Polione. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we go to the bottom of the 9th inning with the score tied at 5.
Bottom of the 9th, top of the lineup coming up. That is Steven Oliva. Chino as he goes by here at Lincoln. Chino gonna try to do some damage. He is he what, 3 for 3 or 4 for 4?
He is 4 for 4 today, Pete.
He's got 3 doubles and a single under his belt.
Yeah, he's got 2 RBIs. He's got a run scored and a stolen base. He has been fantastic today for Lincoln. But
and all of those doubles are just, a matter of feet up the wall in right field between being doubles and a home run.
right.
Swing of the bat could end this one.
And the first pitch on the way is high, ball 1. So one of the most interesting things is that all 4 at-bats that Chino had was against the first pitcher, Conati. So now he's got the new pitcher on the mound. Swung on and missed. Nice pitch there from Leone, and the count is 1-1. So this is going to be definitely a very interesting at-bat for him. The 1-1 on its way inside, and the count is 2-1. Good job there, good eye there. And good job by the ump to not call that a strike. The 2-1 offering on its way. Swung on and missed with that slider. Nice pitch there from Leone, and the count is 2-2.
Chino struggling a little against the lefty.
So 2-2, getting ready, and the pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Nice little slider there, able to get him out, and that's 1 gone. So a strikeout, the 4th consecutive strikeout for Leone. And the next batter up will be Dylan Castell. So Dylan Castell, the catcher here, trying to get something going. First pitch, high and away, ball 1. So Dylan today has had 4 at-bats. He grounded out to the shortstop, grounded out to second baseman, had an RBI single, and a single and a stolen base in his last time up. So he's trying to get on here. That's going to be a strike called on the outside corner, and the count is 1-1. So the new pitcher, Leone, has done a really good job here. He's gotten 5 strikeouts here so far. Inside on that pitch, and the count is 2-1. So 2-1 now for Castell. The 2-1 pitch on its way. Foul to the backstop. Able to fight that ball off, but now it's 2-2. Dylan asking if that was going to be a strike, and it looks like the ump would have gave it to him. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now for Dylan Castell. The 2-2 pitch on its way from Leone. Swung on and missed. Got him with the fastball on the outside, and that is 5 consecutive strikeouts for Leone. 2 batters gone, and the next batter up will be Matthew Encarnacion. Matthew is 1 for 4 today with a 0 for 4 today. Actually, he did a ground out in the first, but had a stolen base. He struck out once, and he's grounded out twice to third. First pitch will be outside, ball 1. So ball 1 now. The 1-0 offering here from Matthew Encarnacion. Grounded to the shortstop, taken there, throws the first, and threw it away, and it goes to the back as they move to second. Oh, terrible throw there by the shortstop. Decided to rush the throw. That's Derek Santiago who threw the ball away, and the runner will move now down to second.
Yeah, we've seen some miraculous catches from that first baseman, so knowing that it got away from him, we blame the throw.
That's right. And 2 batters. So now, runner at second, Marquise Pearson with a chance to drive it home and end this game in the bottom of the 9th inning. Marquise today is 0 for 3 with a walk.
So no pressure.
The first time, yes, first time up, he actually had the unfortunate that's a ball outside, to ground it through the right side for a considered base hit, but hit right to the right fielder who threw him out at first. So 1-0 now. Marquise Pearson looking to try to get a hit here. Drive in Matthew Encarnacion. And looks like the pitcher was trying to get the runner to advance a little bit, but decided not to go. So it's still a 1-0 count. 1-0 on its way to Matthew. Outside, called by the umpire. He missed, and the count is 2-0. So the catcher there decided to just mention where did that miss? That was Samuel Roth arguing that call. So 2-0 now. So Marquise Pearson with a 2-0 count. Got to be careful here. They're going to call that a strike that time.
It
and
looked like the same pitch to me, but
I think it was. I don't know, but the count is 2-1.
Missed twice, but managed to hit a millimeter to the left, apparently.
Yes. So 2-1. And decided to look back again as the runner goes back into second. So Marquise Pearson trying to get an opportunity here to drive in the winning run. 2-1 on its way. Outside, and the count is 3-1. So 3-1 to our big bat Pearson. 3-1. Yo, Blue, it's 3-1. 3-1, Blue. You're welcome.
The umpire forgot what the call was.
Well, that's why we have video here. So 3-1 now.
He's even got a little clicker in his hand.
Yeah, 3-1 on its way. High, ball 4. That'll be a walk there. Sorry, folks, I had to make sure the umpire heard me on that one. So a walk there. And the next batter up will be Julian Polion. Julian has had such a day-to-day pitching. Has been doing so good today. And this is his opportunity to drive home the winning run. The first pitch, line drive, through left field to a base hit. He's going to go, and it zips by as it's going to be the scoring one as Lincoln wins it. The game-winning run scored by Polion. He had done such an amazing job for Lincoln today. he decided, he came in for relief, kept these hitters at bay, and got the winning run, and Lincoln wins as a final score of 6-5.
What a game. 9 full innings, a complete game. Pullione doing it all for his team. The pitching, the RBI hit right there to bring in the first run since the 4th for either team. Heck of a game by the Rail Splitters. They should go home happy today, as will we. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and stay with us for the rest of the season. Senior Day coming up for baseball on Monday. Football has a big one against Midwood this Saturday. Basketball against E Hall on Tuesday. And football against E Hall next Friday. So subscribe, stay tuned, and stick around throughout the next week. For everyone here at Abraham Lincoln High School, Saad Arshad, Michael Capizzo, I am Peter Andrus. Thanks for watching. We will see you next time.